Hi everyone, this is Business Hunters. Today I want to be talking about how to start a digital marketing agency. That's what I want to be talking about in this video. And there are 5 steps that I want to take you through in this video if you stick around with me. If you follow these 5 steps, you can sell anything online fast and easy. That's exactly what I want to teach you in these videos. Oftentimes when people try to sell things online and they're unable to sell, they get frustrated and they chicken out. But with these 5 steps that I'm about to show you in this video, if you follow it step by step, you can sell anything in a very simple and easy way. That's what I want to be talking about in this video. If you're somebody who has something to sell online, being physical product or something digital product that you want to sell online, there is no way you can bypass these 5 steps that I'm about to show you in this video if you really want to sell online. So let me launch into the number one item on the list that I want to be talking about. Okay, guys, number one on the list is building relationships and trust. Oftentimes, even when I started my digital marketing career, the number one thing I did was to launch into Facebook advertisement. I went through a few training and I launched my advertisement on Facebook. I can tell you categorically that at that point I actually failed. The reason why I failed was the fact that I actually thought that when you're able to create Facebook advertisement, you are going to sell automatically. But I was actually wrong. I was wrong in the sense that I didn't build a relationship. No matter how much catchy your advertisement is, no matter how brilliant your advertisement is, if the people the audience that you're trying to sell to do not have a relationship with you, you are actually going to fail woefully. So you have to build a solid relationship. So the question you will ask is, how do I build a relationship online with people that I don't even know? Okay, I tell you now. Instead of going to Facebook to launch your advertisement directly into the Facebook and start selling to people, I urge you, instead of selling something to people directly on Facebook, it is better for you to build a mailing list. If you build a mailing list and you use something like a bait, let's say in a form of ebook or a form of giveaway that people will receive from you and also opt in their email addresses. When you collect enough email addresses from people, what you need to do is to be sending them an important emails every now and then, maybe once in a while, maybe once in a week. Sending mails, something adding value to them, building their minds. That is how you build relationship. You're going to be mailing them frequently, sending messages and all of that to them. So as you're relating with them frequently, as they keep on seeing your emails every now and the content you are putting out there to them is valuable to them. That is the way you build relationship. They start having that bond. They start loving your content. They start loving you. And as time goes on, they begin to develop trust in you. So that's the only way you can do. Then when you want to sell a product to them, you can now offer a product to them. When you offer a product to them, they're going to respond to it because you have already built a relationship, and it must be a specific product that they are interested in. You're not going to just throw in anyhow product to them because you have already built a relationship. The relationship you are actually building with them actually based on a particular niche. You are not going to be dabbling into several niches and you want your audience to be following you all around. So you're going to be specific on your niche. What they want is exactly what you're going to feed them. So that's number one thing that you need to do. If you launch your advertisement to any social network platform, be it Facebook, Twitter, or any other platform that you want to market, nobody is going to respond to buying things directly from you like that when they don't really know you. Though your product must be good to them, your product may be very, very important to them, but that trust, that relationship and the trust must be built first. That's the number one key thing that you must do before you sell to your audience. So I want to take you to number 2 items on the list, which is digital and social proof. Okay, guys, when you succeed in building relationship with your audience, nothing give them confidence like when you show them a proof. When you show your audience a proof of what you're doing that is working for them. Let's say you are selling a particular product, maybe a digital or a physical product. You are going to share, you are going to show it to your audience how you have been relating with your customers, how you have been selling to them, the feedback they have been giving to you via chat or maybe via text messages, any means that you have available of communication that you've been communicating with your customers and how they have been responding to your product. If it is a screenshot of it, you're going to put it on your sales page, on your landing page, for your customers to see the proof that, yeah, people are actually responding to this particular product and it is actually working for them rather. And that is what is called digital and social proof. When you show your customers a proof, nothing makes your customers buy more goods from you than this proof. So that's the number 2 items. Don't forget digital and social proof. Very, very important. Take it to heart and keep it. Then the number 3 items on the list is sales on guarantee. When you're selling product to your customers, if it is a physical product, you are going to show them, you are going to tell them, you are going to sell to them on guarantee. Okay, for instance, you sell a product to somebody, you are going to tell somebody that, okay, if this product does not work for you, I can refund you so and so. If you have a problem with the product I am selling to you, you can return it. My product is of guarantee for 6 months, for 1 year, or even for 3 months. You have to guarantee your customers that if they have any problem with what you're selling to them, they can still have access to you and come back to you for corrections. If you have these guarantees, your customers are likely to listen to you and buy your product. So that's the number 3rd item on the list. I want to go into the 4th items right now. I'm going to go into the 4th items, which is delivery of promises. When you make promises to your customers, make sure you don't overpromise your customers. It is better for you to underpromise and overdeliver. When you underpromise your customers, you should be moderate in your promises. When your promise is moderate and your delivery is high, your customers are likely to they will stick to you. Whenever they need, whether they need other items that you're not selling, they can always come to seek your opinion to ask you if you can get it for them. It gives you more leverage to sell more items to your customers. When you deliver on your promises and as at when due, this is a very important aspect that you need to take seriously if you really want to sell anything online. So it's very, very important to remember this. Deliver your promises, promise moderately, and deliver high. If your delivery is lower than your promise, your customers are going to run away from you. So that's the point. The number 6 items on this list, the numbers, the number fifth rather, the number fifth items on this list is customer service. Customer service, very, very important. It is not all about selling a product to a customer. You can succeed in convincing a customer to buy your product. And if you're somebody who is myopic, if you're somebody who is not thinking about the future, you can always devise a means of selling to a customer. Residual income is very, very important. Residual sales is very important. You want to keep repeating sales. A customer that you have sold an item to before, you need to keep selling to that customer. That's the only way you can have a residual income. when you keep selling to a particular, when you're selling to your customers, repeating maybe the same product or different product that you want to introduce to your customers. So if your customer service is poor, you may sell an item for once and that's it. You won't be able to sell to that customer again. But if you're somebody who is good at customer care, customer service, you can keep building a customer base where you can relate to your customers over and over again, and you keep selling to your customers over and over again. Let me give you an instance. I have a guy who started a business in barbing salon. When he started his shop, he opened a shop in my neighborhood. So I saw him, I wanted to patronize him. I walked into his barbing salon, and people were coming in to barb and walking away. When they barb, they walk away. I now called him, I said, you are just starting up a business here. You need to start building your customer base. You need to build a customer database. As people are coming into your barbing salon to barb hair, you need to be writing down their names. Take their names down and their phone numbers. So at the end of every month, you're going to send a bulk SMS to all of them, thanking them for patronizing you, relating with them. That is how you keep your customers going. If anyone have any problem, they can come back to you. So he started doing it. And in my neighborhood is one of the best. That's one of the best barbing salon in my neighborhood as we speak. So keeping contact of your customers is very, very important. Like the other day, somebody I sold air fryer machine to in Abuja has been recommending people to me. A lot of people have called me. Several people have called me from Abuja requesting for that particular product. Whenever I am relating with my customers, I try as much as possible to put a face to my business. If you're doing a kind of hit and run, when you make one sales, you run away, you don't attend to your customers again, nobody is going to come back to you. So what I do is I relate very deep with my customers. Sometimes I call them through video calls. They see my face. We have that conversation. We discuss one-on-one. For so doing, you're building, it takes you back to number one item of building relationship. So you're building that bond with your customers. Whenever they have an issues, I've had a lot of issues with my customers. When I sold something to them and it developed fault, I visit their homes and correct those anomalies. So when you do that, if you have a top-notch customer service, I can guarantee you can sell anything. And as you're selling to your customers, you can keep them. You can always keep those customers and keep selling to them. These are the 5 items. These are the 5 solid rock of making sales online. Or even these principles that I'm teaching you here, you can actually apply it to a bricks and mortar shop that you're running that is not even online. You can apply it anywhere. If you really want to build a digital marketing agency, these 5 steps, you are not going to take it lightly. Let me recap on these items so that you can, to refresh your memory, let me refresh on it. Number 1 is building relationship and trust. Number 2, digital and social proof, showing your customers how you've been able to satisfy other customers, how good is your product is. If it is a physical product that you're selling, let's say if you're selling a blender, a kitchen blender, you're going to put that blender to use. Let your customers see how functional that blender you want to sell to them is working. So that's how you show your customers. Then number 3 is sales on guarantee. Telling your customer that, okay, I am selling to you on 3 months guarantee, 6 month guarantee, 1 year guarantee. If anything happens to that product, you can always come back for me for solution. I can resolve your problems. Number 4, delivery on promises. Your promise must not be too much. Promise your customers moderately and deliver high. When your delivery is higher than your promise, your customers are bound to come back to you anytime they want to do a business. It will give them more trust. It will build trust in you. The final item, which is customer service, like I said earlier, you have to relate with your customers. Put a face to your business. When you're relating with your customers, let them see your face. Let them know you. That's the way you can sell online successfully. So this is all I have in this video. If you're just watching my channel for the first time, or maybe you have been watching my channel over and over again and you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell so that when I upload other videos, you have access to my videos. Thank you and take care.